dear students, welcome to Janik Education. So let's start with a important question from an important concept. So the question is about the power balance and MMF balance equation. So you can see here two identical transformer, two identical single phase transformer are connected here. The primary side are connected in parallel and the secondary side are connected in series. Okay, it is possible. This type of connection is possible. Okay, so here a load is connected in the secondary side and the load resistance is 10 ohm. Okay, so in this question the primary side, the first transformer T1, the turns ratio of transformer T1 is 4:1. The turns ratio of the transformer T2 is 3:1. This thing has been given to you. Okay, so this two transformer, the transformer connected in parallel is excited by a voltage source of 120 volt. Okay, and the load resistance is how much? 10 ohm. The turns ratio are 4:1, 3:1 respectively for transformer T1 and T2. So now what is the question? This is the given data. So in this question they asked you to find the input voltage ampere, the VA rating of the transformer, that is the combination, the two combination, the current supplied by the source, and the input impedance. You know the output impedance, the output side, the load resistance is how much? 10 ohm, but the input impedance you have to find. Okay, so the input impedance you have to find. So tell me how to proceed this question. Tell me. So this type of question can be solved by two methods. Either you can solve by power balance equation or MMF balance equation. So let's try by the first method, that is your power balance equation. So tell me what is the meaning of power balance equation? You know, power balance means the power consumed by the load must be equal to the power supplied by the source. And you know this is an AC supply. So obviously both real and reactive power you have to check. But these are ideal transformer. These two are ideal transformer. Okay, and again this load is a purely resistive load. That means it is a unity power factor load. Obviously the power consumed by this load is only the real power. So reactive power is 0. Reactive power consumed by the load is 0. So obviously as it is a ideal transformer, no leakage reactance. So no leakage reactance means obviously the power consumed by the source, the reactive power consumed by the load is 0, means the reactive power supplied by the source must be 0 as it is an ideal transformer. Getting the point? Now what is the first method I told you? First method क्या है? Power balance equation. We'll discuss the MMF balance equation later. Okay, so how to proceed this question? Tell me. So power balance means I told you the output side power. So tell me what should be the output side power? We know the power is given by, if this one is resistance, the power will be given by voltage across the resistance is suppose VL. So the power consumed by the load will be PL is equal to VL square divided by R. This is simple thing. Okay, you know already. What is VL? Tell me. VL is the terminal voltage across the load. Suppose I am taking the terminal voltage, this one is as VL. I don't know. As of now, I don't know what is VL. Okay, but this one is excited by the two transformer are the primaries of two transformer are connected in parallel, and it is excited by a voltage source of 120 volt. The meaning is the voltage across the primary of first transformer will be how much? 120. And the voltage across the primary of the second transformer will be how much? 120 volt, because these are connected in parallel. Okay, and you know I have considered the dot polarity as positive here. Suppose this one is positive, this one is negative. This is positive means here at this dot it will be positive and undotted terminal will be positive. You know dot polarity convention. Dot convention you know already. And tell me what is the use of dot convention? If there is a mutual coupling circuit at the dotted terminal, the polarity remains same. Okay, at the dotted terminal the polarity remains same for a mutual coupling circuit. So in this circuit प्राइमरी में ये अगर डॉटेड है, यहां पे पोलरिटी पॉजिटिव है, तो यहां पे पोलरिटी क्या होगा? इन द सेकेंडरी इट विल बी सेम, दैट इज पॉजिटिव, दिस विल बी नेगेटिव. सिमिलरली ये अगर पॉजिटिव है, ये क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव होगा, ये नेगेटिव होगा. डॉट पोलरिटी ऑलवेज गिव्स द dot convention always gives the polarity, but I don't know whether the polarity will be positive or negative. It may be positive or negative. Dot polarity हमेशा क्या देगा? साइन कन्वेंशन देगा. पॉजिटिव हो सकता है या नेगेटिव हो सकता है, I don't know. But in this case I have considered this one as positive. Are you getting my point? Now you know the turns ratio. Turns ratio is how much? 4:1. Suppose this one is, suppose see 4:1. So in the primary side of the transformer T1 the voltage is 120 volt. So tell me from the turns ratio, you know EMF per turns is equal, that is EMF per turn is equal, is constant. So from this relation tell me what will be the induced voltage in the secondary of the transformer T1. So the primary side voltage is how much? 120 volt. So the secondary side voltage of the first transformer will be how much? Tell me. 120 अगर ये है, यहां पे क्या होगा? by 4. 120 by 4, that is 30 volt. Or else you know the relation E2 by E1 is equal to N2 by N1. And let me tell you one thing. टर्न्स रेशियो का मीनिंग क्या होता है? टर्न्स रेशियो मीनिंग N1:N2. इट इज डिनोटेड बाय A. एंड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो इज गिवन बाय N2 डिवाइडेड बाय N1. ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन रेशियो एंड टर्न्स रेशियो आर जस्ट रेप्लिका. इट इज जस्ट इनवर्स ऑफ one each other. Okay, so A which is called as turns ratio, it is denoted by, turns ratio is denoted by A and it is given by N1:N2. And K meaning transformation ratio, it is given by N2 by N1. Are you getting my point? Now use the relation and tell me what is the secondary side induced voltage in the transformer T1, that is 30 volt. Okay, now come to the second one. In transformer T2 the primary side voltage will be how much? 120 volt, because it is connected in parallel to the source. Now the secondary side voltage will be how much? It will be, apply this relation, it will be how much? 120 by 3, which is equal to 40 volt, which is equal to 40 volt. Now tell me what is the value of VL? What is the value of VL? So how to find the value of VL? Tell me. Apply KVL in this loop. Just apply KVL in this loop. So by applying KVL in this loop, here 40 volt and 30 volt will be added up. So the total voltage, the net voltage across the load will be how much? It will be 70 volt. It will be 70 volt. It is 70 volt. Okay, 40 plus 30, which is 70 volt. So let me write here VL is equal to 40 plus 30 is equal to 70 volt. Okay, now we have to find this data: input VA, current supplied by the source and input impedance. Okay, so first tell me what is the load current I2. अगर load voltage is 70 volt and load resistance is 10 ohm, so easily you can find the load current. So load current क्या होगा? load current will be how much? It will be I2 given by VL by R. So VL क्या है 70, R क्या है 10, that is 7 ampere. Okay, 7 ampere. From this data, can you tell me the input current or the source current? Can you tell me the input current or source current? Tell me. No, you cannot find the source current from this data. Okay. Now, I told you I am now going through the power balance equation. So I am going through the power balance equation. So what is power balance equation? Input power is equals output power. So tell me here, what is the output power? So the output power is given by, right, let me write here, output power. Anyway, either you can apply VL square by R. So I am writing here VL square by R. So VL का value क्या है? What is the value of VL? Tell me. It is 70 square. And what is R? 10 ohm. So it will be 0 0 cancel out. It will be 7 7 ja 49 and 0. Okay, 490. Tell me what is the unit of this output power? Absolutely, it is a purely resistive load. So the output power will be 490 watt. 490 watt. But we know that this is 490 watt. Okay. Now tell me what will be the input power? The input power will remain same. Here the reactive power consumed by the load is 0. So add both the reactive, see the apparent power is given by the real power plus reactive power. Here the reactive power is 0. So apparent power will be same as the real power, but the unit will be how much? 490 VA. So the input power will be how much? The input power becomes how much? Input power will be 490 VA. 490 VA. Correct? And tell me what is the next data to be found? What is the next data to be found? Find the source current and find the input impedance. So I have to find the source current, and second is input impedance. So how to find the source current? Tell me. So we know S, that the apparent power is given by S is equal to VI. S is equal to VI. So you know the source voltage, that is 120 volt, which is given in the question. So what will be the value of I? It will be S by V. So S is how much? S, the power rating, that is the VA rating, volt ampere rating of the transformer. This combination, I am not talking about the individual transformer here. Okay, यहाँ पे दोनों combination का ही होगा. So the दोनों combination का VA rating क्या है? 490. It is 490 divided by what is the voltage? Voltage is 120. So I can write here 49 by 12 ampere. 49 by 12 ampere. This is the current. This is the input current or source current. Now tell me the input impedance. So input impedance क्या होगा यहाँ पे? It is given by the source voltage or input voltage or the source current. So source voltage is how much? 120 volt, and source current is how much? 49 by 12. 49 by 12. So इसको हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? 1440 by 49. Okay. So tell me what is the source, what is the input impedance? Calculate and tell me. So the correct answer is 29.38 ohm. You can cross check it. You can cross check it what is the input side impedance? The output impedance is 10 ohm. The input impedance is how much? 29.38 ohm. This is the correct answer. And the source current is how much? 49 by 12 ampere. The VA rating of the combination is how much? 490 VA. Okay, so you got the answer by the first method. By the first method, that is the power balance equation. Now let's solve this question by the MMF balance equation. So write down the method 2, that is MMF balance equation. MMF balance equation. Okay, so what is the MMF balance equation? What is, tell me what is given, what do you mean by MMF? MMF is nothing but your number of turns into the excitation current. So you have to excite the primary side and secondary side में क्या होगा? इंड्यूस्ड EMF होगा. इंड्यूस्ड EMF अगर आएगा and due to load some current will be there, so the input side MMF and the output side MMF, that is the primary side MMF must be equal to the secondary side MMF, or else you can say that the source MMF must be equal to the load MMF. Okay, so यहाँ पे इनपुट साइड MMF क्या है? सॉरी, द आउटपुट साइड MMF क्या होगा? लेट मी ड्रॉ अगेन. Okay, so in this branch I2 current is flowing. I2 current is flowing, that is I2 is given by, tell me, 7 ampere. I2 is 7 ampere. This is the dot polarity. 4:1, 3:1. Transformer T1, transformer T2. Okay. So what we have to find from the MMF balance equation? I know that the MMF in the transformer T1, that the load MMF must be equal to the source MMF. The primary side MMF must be equal to the secondary side MMF. Okay, so from this data you can find this current. Suppose this current is IA and this current is IB. So combiningly this current, that is I1 will be given by IA plus IB. So I1 is the combination of IA and IB. IA and IB are the primary current of the transformer T1 and transformer T2. Okay. Now what is MMF balance equation? I can write here the primary side MMF, that is the N1 into IA, must be equal to N2 into I2. N2 into I2. Okay, so N1 into IA is equal to N2 into I2. So IA क्या होगा? IA will be N2 by N1 into I2. So I2 का वैल्यू क्या है? ऑलरेडी आपके पास 7 है. So it will be 7 by 4. 7 by 4. Similarly आपको IB निकालना है 7 by 4 एम्पियर. Similarly आपको IB निकालना है and you have to add IA and IB in order to get the I1. अगर I1 मिल गया, then how to find the input VA or the volt ampere rating of this combination of transformer? Tell me. अगर आपके पास वोल्टेज है, सोर्स वोल्टेज है एंड सोर्स करंट है, then you can easily find the value of the input volt ampere. So यहां से आपको VA rating of this combination मिल जाएगा. How? Because you have the input current or the source current. अगर source current मिल गया है, input impedance भी मिल जाएगा. How? The input impedance Zin is equal to source voltage by source current. Okay, V by I. Already source voltage आपके पास है and input current is how much? Tell me. Input current is how much? I1. You can find by this method. Okay, so Z you can find input the VA rating of this combination, volt ampere rating of the combination, and the input current or the source current you can easily find. So by the MMF balance equation also you can find all this data, and this type of question has been asked in GATE exam multiple times. So this is one of the important concept, and this one is the basic concept. And in the upcoming videos we'll discuss some questions on the losses of the transformer, voltage regulation of the transformer, and efficiency of the transformer. Basically, in the upcoming 6 to 7 videos you'll be getting the getting questions from the transformer. Okay, so this was your first question of the transformer, which is based upon the power balance equation and MMF balance equation. This is very important concept and very basic concept also. And this type of the question, already question based upon this concept has already been asked several times. Okay, so hope you all got the answer, and you try once, and definitely I will be coming with another interesting question in the next videos. So thank you all of you for watching this video, and God bless you.